Charlie Kirk, a name that has sparked debates, arguments, and, quite frankly, a lot of anger across the internet. While some saw him as a political commentator and conservative activist, for many others, he was the loudspeaker of hate, division, and intolerance. And today, we're going to look at why Charlie Kirk was so hated by so many people. One of the biggest reasons people despised Charlie Kirk is because of the sheer volume of controversial statements he made. His comments often targeted minorities, women, immigrants, and the LGBTQ+ community. A viral thread from @OldManLefty listed just some of his most infamous takes. These included saying gay people should be stoned to death, claiming most people are scared when they see a black pilot, suggesting that Taylor Swift should reject feminism and submit to her husband, and even dismissing the Civil Rights Act of 1964 as, quote, a huge mistake. The list doesn't stop there. He promoted the Great Replacement Theory, said Martin Luther King Jr. was an awful person, and even claimed that George Floyd had it coming. Statements like these created a storm of backlash and cemented his reputation as a divisive figure. Charlie Kirk's views on race and gender were another huge reason people hated him. For example, Dr. Allison Wilts tweeted a clip where Kirk said, "Black women do not have brain processing power." Wilts called him out directly, saying he hated black women and viewed them as inferior. Kirk also made horrifying comments about women and abortion. As @IQAZAL reminded people, he once said that if his 10-year-old daughter was and became pregnant, the baby should still be delivered. That single statement outraged countless people, with many feeling it showed his complete disregard for women's autonomy and trauma. Charlie Kirk also built his platform by pushing anti-immigrant and Islamophobic rhetoric. As Twitter user @ClubValentine, also known as Kira, wrote, "He's a whole genocide apologist, anti-immigrants, anti-abortion, anti-women's rights, anti-anything human rights, and also a very racist and Islamophobic person. Get help." One example from the viral list was his claim that Muslims only come to America to destabilize Western civilization. He even dismissed Palestine as if it doesn't exist, and compared its supporters to the KKK. These kinds of extreme, dehumanizing statements further fueled the hate people had toward him. The online backlash against Charlie Kirk was massive. Every time he made one of these comments, people flooded social media to call him out. After news broke of his death, users didn't hold back. @NicoVelvets joked, "Me trying to like all the Charlie Kirk hate tweets," with a gif of someone aggressively clicking. Meanwhile, @MXMS World wrote, "Charlie Kirk was an awful representation of Christianity. Endless hours of him stoking hate, division, bigotry, and oppression on everyone that doesn't look like you. Be serious." Even people who usually promote kindness and forgiveness found it hard to pray for him. The overwhelming response online highlighted just how deeply disliked he was. Charlie Kirk built his career on being loud, shocking, and unapologetic, but in doing so, he alienated entire groups of people and became one of the most hated political commentators of his time. For some, his death may mark the end of a chapter of hate-filled rhetoric. For others, it's a reminder of how dangerous words can be when amplified to millions. So whether you saw him as a free speech warrior or as a man spreading division, there's no denying one thing. Charlie Kirk left behind a legacy that millions will never forgive. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more breakdowns of public figures and why they spark so much controversy. Until next time.